Today we're going to take a look at some of the other things I collect. I have a few different collections, but this is going to be basically some coffee table books, and specifically some motorcycle stuff. If you're looking for a car and motorcycle, if you're looking for comic book stuff, this that you see right now is going to be pretty much it. So if that's not your interest, then maybe this isn't for you, but if it is, stick around. What's up, guys? This is Jesse. You're watching JLS Comics. Today we're going to be taking a look at, some other things that I collect. We're going to look at some coffee table books. I've always said to folks, if you have any questions or any ideas that you want me to touch on in a video, go ahead and send me those either on a message here or my email, which is jesse@jlscomics.com, and we can talk about it there or in a video. And one of the questions I got actually was, what else do you collect? And I have a couple other things. One of the things that I really like, and if Justin from Exile State Comics is watching this, I think you'll like this video. A lot of car and motorcycle stuff. So I have a lot of coffee table books and kind of a lot of other books, just like classic books that pretty much everybody should have. And then some things that I like, especially the motorcycle stuff, some things that were my dad's books. And because I'm moving, if you don't know I'm moving, if you looked around me, you would see a shit ton of boxes, Home Depot, medium size, large size, small size boxes, and all my comics are over here on my left, thousands of them that I need to put onto the shelves. You'll see that in an upcoming video. But I got to the box with all the books in it, so we're going to take a look at these. This is, like I said, the only... I have a few different books like this. This is the only one that was in this particular box, but I have some others. So this is Rough Justice. It's a really cool Alex Ross book. It's got a lot of like sketch work of his and stuff in it. Folds out. Rough Justice, now in paperback. Got a pretty good deal on that. So that's that. That's a book actually my mother got me. Area 51, that's something, pretty interesting stuff, whether you believe it or not. I mean, the whole UFO part of it, but I mean, it is a actual government, they admitted it's there, basically. Area 51, out in Nellis Air Force Base Range. This is a book, actually, Bodie Miller. Bodie Miller, oh geez, what do I say about Bodie Miller? Signed it in there for me from Jack and Bodie, actually. Got that as a present. Bodie was a kind of an old friend. He was one of the Olympic guys, a skier. We had a really difficult time at one point with a friend that really hit a moose. The moose fell on the car and he was paralyzed. If not for that, he would have been right next to Bodie on the slopes. I myself went for some of the other gravity-centered sports like street luge. Was going to go to the gravity games, maybe the Summer X Games a long time ago. But yeah, it was really sad with our friend. And he sent me this once he went to the Olympics. Pretty cool. So that was in 2005, so cool. Both of them signed it. Jack and Bodie. So there you go. There's a book here. A little book. Khalil Gibran. Virgil. There's a classic for you. Alexander Dumas. Count of Monte Cristo. Works by Poe. There's an old one. Charles Dickens. I told you we're going to check out some classics first. Plato. I'm going to take a look at... Here we go. This is a book that I have fun with. Yeah. Secrets of Solo Racing. Oh shit. Secrets of Solo Racing. There you go. It tells you about autocross and time trials. All the rules of the officially sanctioned time trials stuff. This is a cool book. It's The Power of Babel. Basically, it's the history of language, linguistic etymology. If you're a nerd like me, it's something you're interested in. 100 American poems. Here you go. There's one. Catcher in the Rye. Everybody should have that, as well as The Art of War. There's Grendel. Hell yes. Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. That talks about meditation and practice. And I think somebody, even if you don't believe religiously about meditation, it's just something that you can do to just clear your mind, basically, you know. Sophocles, Antigone, Oedipus the King, and Electra. How about that? There you go. Short History of Scotland, and the Four Agreements. That's a really cool book. All right, let's get into what I told you I was going to get into, which was, okay, what's that? DuPont Registry. Just because it's a cool book. Here is the complete book of the car by Alan Anderson. Look at that Mercedes. All right, this one's awesome. These are all hardcover, really heavy hardcover books. The history of the motorcycle. The encyclopedia of it. Excuse me, what the fuck? All right, this one's called Style and Speed. World's Greatest Sports Cars. I would show you the interiors, but unfortunately I'm one-handing this right now. If you do want to see the interior of any of these books, just let me know. Send me a message, like I said, and I'll shoot you some pictures or whatever. Focus on a book in a different video. This one's super cool. Harley, rolling sculpture, pictorial celebration of the first 95 years. That came out in 98. So that's a 20-year-old book right there. It still handles up pretty good. This is a beauty. Custom Harleys. How about that? Custom Harley Davidson. Alright, this is all about American motorcycles. You got Harley, Popes, and Indians. Straight up true American motorcycles. Don't get me wrong, I love my Ducatis, I love my other books, but I keep saying books. This is a classic here. Motor Cars of the Golden Past. Talks about some really old vintage, really old cars. All right, this one's from the Guggenheim Museum, and it's freaking awesome. The Art of the Motorcycle. You can see down there, Guggenheim Museum. Super cool book. Next up we have Classic Ferrari. How about that? Classic Ferrari. I think that's new. Got some photography books. Here's one. Lamborghinis. Okay. This was a super fun show. I don't know why I have that. That's just from the auction in Palm Beach. I went to that Barrett-Jackson auction. Everybody should go to a Barrett-Jackson auction once in their life. And of course, Norton's. Gotta love Norton's. So that's it for my, car and motorcycle, and a couple others, some classic soft covers that I keep up on my bookshelves. But these are basically, the motorcycles and what have you that I have in my collection. I'm going to try to find the actual, kind of some of the models that I have, and I'll show those to you here in a second too, just because it goes along with this video. Alright, now let's take a look at my actual model car and motorcycle collection that goes along with the books. So here you have a couple super cool cars. Classic Porsche. Different scale on some of these. If you'll notice, I love Porsches. This is a pretty fucking cool car. About $400,000 for the real one. So I got a good deal. Here's another one. Classic. There we go. A little bit dusty. These have been in storage for a while, so there you go. That's an older line Boxster. They've redone that. This is one of my original cars from, God, does it say? Because sometimes they put the copyright on the back. 1974. Matchbox car. 1974. This is from 1984. There you go. Matchbox car. That's how they used to look. Some of the race cars. Here's another vintage Porsche. Older Ferrari. BMW Z8. How about that? BMW Z8. There you go. Alright, here's some motorcycles. I know y'all like motorcycles. 996, that's one I really want to get. Love the Ducatis. There you go. Sport Tours are really nice too. BMW, and the Ducati. Freaking Indian. Showed you just a minute ago. I showed you the what do you call it? The book for Indians. Here's a car model of it. And the Ducati. Here's a Suzuki. It's one of the first motorcycles. It was a Suzuki. It was a 750cc that I had. There you go. There is a badass one. And then this one is super cool. Check this out. Another one. There's another Ducati. Okay. Where is the Munch? Oh, that's the Munch. Never mind. That's not a Ducati. That's a Munch. Alright. H1. There you go. You all know about the H1. These are pretty cool. The stuff opens up. Doors and stuff. Most of the bigger figures, they have the doors that open up. Even like this, kind of like the brush guard goes down. This is a cool car here. Dusty though. Opens up, you know. Pretty cool. I love having these. The hood opens up somehow. I don't know what that is. I remember it opening. Anyhow. Over here we got another couple Ferraris. So there's a Ferrari. Another Ferrari. Formula One. Actually, it's funny, for a while, there's Formula One and then there's the Indy Racing League, or CART, the Championship Auto Racing Team. This one is from Penske, really iconic name in racing. So this is actually from CART. It used to be CART, and then of course I got my Batman light. It lights up at the back. That's gonna go in my videos. There you go, guys. That's my model car collection that I gotta find out where to put it. Stuff in the background. There we go. A lot of cool cars, motorcycles, and the smaller scale stuff, and then boom, another Porsche. Alright guys, I know it's a little bit of a different video. If you like it, feel free to hit the like button. If you want to see something a little bit closer, one of the books or whatever, let me know. Shoot me a message or a comment, and we'll take a look at them. This is just such a cool bike. I guarantee you'll never see one of these in real life unless you're at a show. It's hard to find. And that one is a bike that my dad had, actually. It's a VFR, Honda VFR Sport Tour. Really cool bike, really classic bike. But that's it, guys. This is Jesse with JLS Comics, and this has been a collection video of cars and bikes. I'll see you soon.